event Friday night. Now, Mina, wow, got rolled up by Azumi. Azumi, also the Artist of Stardom champion, is now bridging out. So, 2 championships in possession of Azumi. And this is just, wow. Look at Mina Shirakawa putting on the brakes. It just goes to show you, Taz. Oh, wait a second. Oh, rolled in by Azumi. Mina transitions out. And Azumi able to kick out.
That means she's quite the showwoman for sure. You got to be careful because Azumi will take her out.
Sweep of the leg there by Mina Shirakawa. Oh, now on the outside. Mina Shirakawa, the hey, on the floor. And Tess, think about this. You have the Artist of Stardom champion, the New Japan Strong Women's champion, the Rev Pro champion, the Ring of Honor Women's champion. All those title holders were vying for a shot over the last few weeks for Timeless Toni Storm and the AEW Women's World Champion. It just speaks volumes about what that title means.
Absolutely. You know, when you're a champion of any sort in this sport, you are a target for sure. Storm knows that. And look at Sky Blue looking great after this long layoff from injury, and she's cooking here.
Sky Blue, the DDT, mirroring what Mina Shirakawa did on the outside, but Azumi back into the ring, put on the brakes for Sky Blue. Sky, though, elbow strike and roundhouse kick miss. Azumi misses with her kick.
And this is a great sign for Sky Blue, keeping up the pace with Azumi, who likes to turn up the speedometer. Oh, goodness.
And listen, coming back and throwing yourself right in this every woman for himself eliminated here. 4-way, it's tough for Sky Blue, but she's looking pretty good except for that part right there. But other than that, she was flying around pretty good.
If anyone other than Tuckerless Toni Storm earns the victory in this match, they will get a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship.
And a lot of history between Mina and Toni Storm, involved in almost a lovers triangle, lovers quarrel.
Now the double fist press there, and now right hands being delivered by Mina Shirakawa and Timeless Toni Storm.
And now Storm and near it.
And these two connected through mutual tag team partners.
And Timeless Toni Storm, she spent a portion of her career competing in Stardom. She is very familiar with Mina Shirakawa and Azumi as well. But Shirakawa, though, pouring on the punish with the elbow strikes.
And it is Mina who has got Toni Storm in the ropes. Looking for the Irish whip. No, reverse. No, Azumi. So quick. And that was how Azumi took advantage of the situation at Resurgence and captured that strong women's title.
Reversal there by Mina, booking the midsection on Toni Storm. The Cazador rolls through, and now into
step through grapevine. That's the old school way of applying the figure 4.
A DDT on Azumi, and Mina Shirakawa, the figure 4, the champion, in the center of the ring in trouble.
Super tight right there. Smart by Storm to get to that bottom rope to break the hold.
Now frenetic pace to this AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator match. Azumi and Mina Shirakawa really setting the tone in that exchange to kick things off.
Absolutely, and just what happened on Friday alone is enough to motivate both women, Taz, because the championship was almost in the grasp of Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah, very close, and that motivates you even more when that happens. If you don't capture it, you keep staying hungry for it.
Mina taking a huge risk and taking out Timeless Toni Storm on the outside as Azumi. Azumi was lining up Mina Shirakawa, and then the crossbody taking down Timeless Toni Storm as soon as she got back to her feet. Sky Blue connects to the kick in.
Yeah, Sky Blue, the last one standing.
Nearly 10 months away from the ring, and Sky Blue, I'm not holding anything back here tonight. Sky Blue, the last woman standing, and fans the action on Dynamite Beach Break. Beach Break continues. Don't go anywhere.
If there was any doubt, any question about how that fibula is feeling, I think it's all been erased.
Yeah, Taz, it would not be surprising if Sky Blue showed some hesitation, some trepidation to take those risks based on how she injured her leg last summer, but she is not holding anything back here tonight.
No, you can't. You know that. You can't. You got to go full throttle, no matter if you're off 10 months or 10 days or 10 years. You've got to go full throttle, especially in a 4-way match. You put 3 women You know, if you're Sky Blue with 3 women that are world-class athletes. Not saying Sky's not, but you get my drift. She's the one who had the layoff.
Yeah, this is all for an opportunity to earn a shot at Timeless Toni Storm. Oh, the most sought-after title in all of women's professional wrestling.
You're absolutely right, Excalibur. When the Owen Hart Foundation tournament was announced, you hit the nail on the head. We had entrants from Ring of Honor, from Stardom, from New Japan Strong, from AEW. Because title holders, because the AEW women's title had taken in part in large part because of the schedule, because of the defenses, because of the legacy Toni Storm has built, sits at the top of the aisle.
Mina Shirakawa returning fire, delivering a chop to the champion. And now Luther scurrying out of the way. And back inside the ring, Sky Blue and Azumi resuming their conflict, and they need to be careful, Timeless Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa, because the match could end in between, or because of Azumi or Sky Blue. Mina and Toni may not play a factor in it.
Certainly, that's a risk that I would not take, knowing that all 4 women can be in the ring at the same time. I want to be in there to break up any pin attempt or submission attempt. We saw how quickly Mina got that figure 4 on earlier.
And now Sky Blue.
Nice, that handstand into that forearm shot by Sky Blue.
I would argue Sky Blue looking better and more athletic than she did even before the injury. There's some new confidence here.
Well, you reinvent yourself. When you have time off, you're rehabbing injuries. You could train differently. You could eat differently. You just things can come back to you in a different way when you return.
Suplexes being delivered all around the ring by all 4 competitors.
And again, it keeps coming back to Sky Blue, the last on her feet.
And there goes Azumi. Thanks. Azumi goes flying thanks to Sky Blue. Now Tony's all over Sky Blue.
Wow.
Snap. Suplex. Mina's in. Not content to stand by. Mina Shirakawa delivers a suplex of her own.
Taz, how come you never did that with your suplexes?
It's not like my hips weren't as good. I guess that's Mina. She's got these crazy ass hips. Crazy hip girl. I guess. I don't know.
All 4 women down. Taz, that's as good of an answer as I could have expected.
It's tough, deal. I'm just trying to be humble.
And what about we have at Beach Break? Luther getting the crowd going here. This Women's World Championship Eliminator match.
A back and forth battle. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite Beach Break. From the Now Arena just outside of Chicago, Illinois, the 4-way match for the AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator, Timeless Toni Storm. That woman that's under your screen, Mina Shirakawa, Azumi representing the Stardom promotion in Japan, and Sky Blue returning to action after 10 months away from the ring due to injury.
And it was chaos during our picture-in-picture suplexes abound. Oh! And no woman got a decisive advantage during that point, Taz, and we're seeing it as all 4 women back to their feet.
Yes, exactly. Again, like I stated earlier, all 4 ladies are fighting for themselves here. This is not a tag team match, trios, squad match, nothing. Wow, look at that shot. Azumi ate a hard forearm by Mina.
Whoa! And it's Mina and Sky Blue now.
And Sky Blue, Chicago's own, battling it out with Mina Shirakawa, center of the ring. And as reported by the Chicago Sun-Times yesterday, the Byline Bank Argon Ballroom will host an exclusive multi-week residency of AEW Dynamite and Collision. You can get all the details on AEWTIX.com. Release German suplexes.
Well, that's awesome about the residency because Chicago has always been an amazing wrestling town for decades. So I think that's great. I'm looking forward to it.
Timeless Toni Storm, dealer's choice, lining up a hip attack for Sky Blue, one for Mina.
The largest muscle in the human body.
Another hip attack for Mina Shirakawa. Azumi avoids, answers with the knee. Azumi, we mentioned this past Friday night, pinning Mina Shirakawa to win the New Japan Strong Women's Openweight Championship, a title held by Mercedes Moné. It was a 3-way match, and the champion was not pinned. That is the same type of situation that could occur here. Ian Azumi could escape with a shot at Timeless Toni Storm's Women's World Championship by pinning either Sky Blue or Mina Shirakawa.
And that would be absolutely incredible. What a week that would be. What a 7 days. What a 5-day period. But it's Mina right now with the advantage she has on Sky Blue.
Yeah, for sure. You got to keep going, Mina. Don't stop. Sky's in trouble.
Oh, my God. Drop kick from the champion, and now back suplex by Timeless Tony Storm. And sky high for Tony Storm on Sky Blue, electing not to pin, though, as Mina sends the champion out to the apron. Roundhouse kick. Tony Storm goes down in a heap.
Champ to the outside is Shirakawa and Sky Blue now, the last two in the ring.
And, Sky, she was dazed by that Sky High, but Mina answers that hook kick, that back heel kick. Now Mina, went on the afterburners, but she walked right into that thrust kick from Sky Blue. Sky looking for code blue. No, just a roll up instead. One. No, Azumi. Look at that diving double foot stomp. Very dangerous maneuver.
And Sky Blue with eyes in the back of her head, looking for the code blue here.
Voids and delivers the roundhouse in.
And it is Azumi. Right back to the middle of the ring. Oh, planting Sky Blue.
Azumi has a chance to take it here. No! Tony Storm just in the nick of time.
Big save there for herself.
12-0 as a champion in these eliminator bouts, including last week's victory.
That time was Tony Storm.
Storm Zero.
The near leg hook, 2. And now Mina there to break it up.
And it's Mina and Tony Storm.
And, Storm Zero avoided by Shirakawa. Rolling elbow strike. Tony Storm ducks the back fist. Now the big package. It's locked in. Wait, 1, 2.
Yes, she gets the title shot.